Yo, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome back to the channel. I got some updates, I got some news, I got some YouTube golf news. We're gonna talk a little bit Masters real quick, but also let me know, comment down below. This is the saga, but I think I might have finally figured out the audio. I may have finally cracked the code to give you sexy, crispy, yummy, delicious audio. If this sounds incredible in your headphones or through your TV speakers, comment down below. I think I might have cracked the code. Anyways, all right, so a couple things. Number one, we're going to be talking about Good today. Before, we're going to talk about Masters, but we're going to talk about Good. This is not intentional, but I mean, it is intentional because I always wear Good because I'm sponsored by Good Apparel, but this is new, so I was excited, so I wanted to show you because I love this combo of this hat with this sweater. They're both on the site right now, beautiful. I had a couple other Buckies sent to me the other day, a little spring freshen up. Got the white hat here with the mesh. This is my favorite hat. The black one, I've had the black one for like 2 years now. Got the white one, this little brown number here, and then I wore this one golfing the other day. Just sharp, just absolutely sharp. So goodgolf.com, check them out. The intentional plug, because they're a great sponsor. We're going on 2 years together that they've been sponsoring this channel, which is just unbelievable. So shout out to them. We're talking about them today because, well, they're doing something very cool. They're doing something that hasn't been done in a very long time. But I guess before we get into that though, super quick, Masters, whoa. Like, whoa, this isn't a professional golf channel, but whoa, that was incredible. History. Like, I posted an Instagram story the other day, just being like, I don't know if we'll ever witness anything like that ever again. And I don't know if we will. That was historic. Anyways, okay, let's get to what we're here to talk about today. Good Golf. So 2 things. One, there's a big announcement. We're going to get to that in a second. But the channel, I love I love seeing this out of them because it's like just when you think they're down, they pull you back in. Like, Good is the best at creating new concepts, at doing stuff that's new and exciting, and just bringing in these crazy numbers. Like, people love to hate on them and be like, oh, they're not as good as they used to be or whatever, but like, dude, they come back with these 728 view, 804,000 view, 627, 709,000 with like different concepts. Like, all 4 of these videos are different concepts. Like, this is an expanding on a series that obviously has worked. This is obviously a completely new concept. This is something that's completely new, playing with Golf Grow games. And then this is an evolution on like a YouTube content or YouTube concept that, as you know, a YouTube golf nerd, a YouTube creative consultant, I just love to see. I love to see stuff like this. A great thing you can do is look at what's working in other niches and then find ways to bring that over into yours. And so in the golf space, the 1 versus 100, the 1 versus $1 million, whatever, that's a Mr. Beast format that's been so successful. Pioneering that and then bringing it over into Mr. Beast pioneered it, but bringing it over into the golf space is really cool. It's, you know, a series again that has worked, but you have to really work at to make good. And I think this was a great example of one that worked really well. So cool to see their videos just doing well in general. I mean, this month technically down 390,000 views, but 8.4 million views in the last 28 days and 26.06 basically million views in the last 90 days, which is up 5.1 million, gaining subscribers. It's just, the channel just never stops. And obviously they had the huge announcement not long ago with the influx of cash coming from that investment group, Peyton Manning's investment group. It was like $45 million funding round right here. But speaking of new, exciting, this is what we're here to talk about. This little announcement. This was announced a day ago, 2 days ago, 22 hours ago. Brad versus Sean, 18 holes for $10,000, streaming live on goodgolf.com. So let's watch a little promo trailer for it, and then I'm going to give you my take on it, because live golf, it's an interesting topic.
Once he ruled the green. That was until a new king rose. The challenger became the champion, but the fire never died. Today, $10,000 is on the line. Pride, legacy, redemption. 2 rivals, 1 shot at glory. Who will prove themselves as the best golfer on YouTube?
Okay, pretty hype. So this is very neat. This is something that I think is hopefully going to be a good evolution on the live format. So we've seen Good do lives in the past. They were really the first one to do it. Like, when they came out with the Good Desert Open, the original one a year ago, this was like the real first kind of push into like YouTubers playing in live golf events, and it had huge names: Grant, Garrett, Sean, Luke. Here we go. You don't have to say them. They're just showing up. Brian Bros. Literally some of the biggest names in golf at that time. They were playing live. They're playing on this par 3 course. It was really cool. It was really exciting. We all got really excited about it. Everyone showed up. It was a really cool event. But there were a lot of, I don't know, problems, I guess, for the viewer with like understanding the difference between live golf and YouTube golf. And I don't think we really understood that until this event happened. It was kind of groundbreaking, might be a little over exaggerating, but it was like, it was really cool. And it's something that hadn't been done at the time. And it's something that really, I think, for the first time showed, you know, truly how we can maybe blend these two worlds together, because that is the struggle. It's like we watch these creators because we have the breakdown of that fourth wall where we feel like we're connected to them because, you know, they talk about the shots before they hit them. We get to interact, feel like we're interacting with them anyways. They're interacting with us. We can comment. We can, again, feel like we have some involvement in what's going on the screen, versus just when you watch a live golf broadcast, like you're just watching people hit shots. But that's where like these types of events struggle, is because you need to find that happy medium where, like, yeah, you're watching them hit shots in this like semi broadcast format, but if they're not hot mic'd up, if they're not, you know, live reacting, if there's not that like YouTube golf DNA, the YouTube golf viewer can tend not to be as entertained. So that is why this to me is exciting, because I think the problem really comes when you have like 10 to 12 people doing it at once, because you just can't really have that like pure connection in the same way. Because I mean, number one, the video would take like 400 hours to like properly edit and properly put together and whatever. And then especially if you're doing it in a live format under the broadcast umbrella, you just don't know who to cut to when. You're missing moments, and it just loses that like YouTube golfiness. Whereas this for me is exciting because I think this is going to give the ability to have like the full YouTube golf experience, but still watching them play in a live golf high stakes match. So this is worth doing. This is worth trying. This is definitely, to me, feels the most exciting, especially too because it's like two legit golfers who I'm actually curious to like watch play golf. Like that's the other thing, is like these types of things, they just don't work with the higher handicaps. Like I just don't think this would ever work in a format where it's not like really, really good golfers. Like if you're doing something that's higher handicap and whatever, like it's got to be different. Like these were all scrambles. The Desert Knockout was a scramble, and that's great. But like if you're doing something that's, you know, 1v1 like this, then obviously I think having good quality golf really is important. But the fact that they're going to be mic'd up, the fact that there's going to be the interactions the whole time, the fact it's streaming live on YouTube, this I think has the best shot of any live piece of content yet to marry what a YouTube golf viewer wants to like what the value prop and interest of a live event could be. So comment your thoughts down below. It's again, it's an interesting thing. I think ultimately still YouTube videos are always going to do better on YouTube than lives. Like again, you can just look at the view numbers on these. Like a couple of them definitely getting over 1 million views, but you know, the collabs that were there technically at the Good Good Desert Open, if this was just a Good Good major with all these people, like this would have like 5 million views. So it's obviously like it's a different audience and it hasn't quite crossed over in the same way yet. But again, I do think this opportunity here, doing it in a 1v1 format, it could be the closest to cracking that code. So I'll be interested to see how this goes. Comment your thoughts down below. I just wanted to talk about this. I thought it was super interesting. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.